Stop scrolling right now. I am not going to waste a single second of your time because what I am about to tell you cannot wait. You have been feeling it lately, that strange pull, that quiet knowing that something about you is fundamentally different from the people around you. You have tried to explain it, you have tried to ignore it, but it keeps returning. Chosen one, what you have been feeling is not confusion. It is activation. Something inside you is waking up that most people on this earth will never experience in their entire lifetime. And the reason this message found you today is not an accident. Out of billions of people scrolling through this world, right now, this word landed in front of you. Type Pretruntumfimoe4. If something in you already knew this message was coming before you could explain why, before this message begins, if you feel in your spirit that this word was prepared for you today, take 1 second and subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell. God's messages are arriving daily, and every single one was written with a chosen one in mind. Do not miss what is coming next. You have been carrying a name that was never yours. Someone spoke it over you, a parent, a partner, a boss, a voice from your past that you still hear in the quiet moments when you are alone. They called you a victim. They called you a failure. They called you forgotten. And you believed it because you had no reason not to. But listen to me carefully. That name was a weapon. It was not a description of who you are. It was a curse designed to keep you small. Every time you accepted that label, you handed over a piece of your authority. Every time you repeated it to yourself, you locked a door that God intended to swing wide open. But today, something is shifting. You can feel it in your chest right now as you read these words, a warmth, a pressure, a knowing that this moment is different, because the God of heaven is about to reveal something to you that has been hidden since before you were born, your true name, the one that was written in the stars before the foundations of the earth were laid, the one that carries a frequency so powerful that when it is spoken in the spiritual realm, angels move and demons flee. Type YEES if you are ready to receive it. I need to pause here for a moment, because what I just shared with you, that is only the surface of what God wants you to understand about your elevation. There is a deeper wisdom that I could not fit into this message. The specific steps, the exact posture of faith that positions you to receive and keep what God is sending. The spiritual principles that the wealthiest and most protected chosen ones walk in quietly every single day. I wrote all of it down. It is waiting for you in the pinned comment below this video. Find it before we continue, because what comes next in this message will land even deeper when you have that foundation in place. Now let me take you deeper. The names that others placed on you were not random. They were strategic. The enemy of your soul knows that your identity is the gateway to your destiny. If he can keep you believing a lie about who you are, he can keep you from walking into everything God has prepared for you. Think about the names you have accepted. Victim. That name says you are powerless, that things happen to you and you cannot change them. But the truth is, you are not a victim. You are a warrior who has been through battles that would have destroyed most people. You are still standing. That is not victim energy. That is the mark of a chosen one. Failure. That name says you missed your chance, that your mistakes define you. But the truth is, every fall you experienced was a setup. God allowed those failures to strip away what was not meant for you so that he could fill you with what is. You did not fail. You were being refined, forgotten. That name says God lost track of you, that you slipped through the cracks of his attention. But the truth is, you have never been out of his sight for a single second. The delay you experienced was not abandonment. It was preparation. The longer the wait, the greater the weight of what is coming. Type Z27 if you are ready to release every false name right now. Here is what most people will never understand. Every name carries a frequency. When you speak a name, you are not just making a sound. You are releasing a vibration into the spiritual atmosphere. That vibration either opens doors or closes them. It either invites blessing or invites bondage. The names that were spoken over you by others were designed to lock you into a frequency of lack, limitation, and loss. But God has a name for you that operates on an entirely different frequency, a frequency of abundance, a frequency of authority, a frequency of supernatural favor. And when you begin to speak that name over your own life, everything shifts. The doors that were sealed begin to crack open. The people who were against you begin to fall away or turn in your favor. The resources that were hidden begin to surface. Because the name God has for you is not just a label, it is a key. It is a key that unlocks the specific destiny He designed for you before time began. I want you to close your eyes for a moment, just for a few seconds. Take a breath and imagine a scroll. It is ancient. It is glowing with a light that does not come from this world. And standing before that scroll is Archangel Michael. His sword is drawn, his presence is overwhelming, and he is writing. He is writing a name on that scroll. It is your name, not the name your parents gave you, not the name your enemies called you, your true name, the one that God whispered into the void before the first star was lit. As Michael writes, the letters burn with fire. Each stroke releases a wave of power that ripples through the heavens. And when he finishes, he turns. He looks directly at you, and he speaks that name aloud. The sound of it shakes the foundations of the earth. Demons in the region around you tremble. Angels bow, and something inside you that has been sleeping for years suddenly wakes up. Open your eyes. That was not imagination. That was a glimpse of what is happening in the spiritual realm right now. Your name is being written, your identity is being restored, and nothing in hell can stop it. If this message is confirming something in your spirit right now, pause for one moment, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. There are daily messages coming for chosen ones just like you. Every single one is a word that God prepared for someone who needed it today. Make sure you are there to receive them. And before I go further, that guide in the pinned comment, the one with the deeper wisdom. If you have not found it yet, this is your second reminder, because what I am about to share about protecting your blessing and walking in sustained divine favor, it connects directly to what is written there. The two things work together. The message plants the seed. The guide shows you how to water it. Go find it, then come back and let us continue. Now let me tell you what happens when you begin to walk in your true name. Your spiritual gifts activate. You have had gifts lying dormant inside you for years. Prophetic insight, healing ability, discernment, wisdom beyond your years, supernatural creativity, the ability to speak and have things shift in the natural world. These gifts have been waiting. They have been waiting for you to step into the identity that allows them to flow. Because gifts do not operate through a false identity. They cannot flow through someone who is still believing they are a victim or a failure or forgotten. The gift is tied to the name. When you accept the name God has for you, the gifts that were locked inside you begin to surface. You will start to notice things you never noticed before. You will know things you have no natural way of knowing. You will speak words that carry weight and authority. People will feel something different when they are around you. They will not be able to explain it, but they will know that you are not ordinary, because you are not. You are a chosen one walking in the fullness of your divine identity. And here is the part that will make your enemies tremble. When you begin to speak your true name in prayer, in declaration, in the quiet of your own room, the spiritual atmosphere around you changes. Demonic forces that have been assigned to block your breakthrough cannot stand in the presence of that frequency. They have to flee. It is not because of your power. It is because of the authority that comes with the name God gave you. That name carries His signature. It carries His approval. It carries His backing. When you speak it, heaven moves on your behalf. Angels are dispatched, doors open, chains break. And the people who plotted against you, the ones who spoke lies over you, the ones who tried to keep you in a box, they will suddenly find themselves unable to touch you. A protection will surround you that they cannot penetrate. They will watch you rise, and they will not understand why. But you will know. You will know that it is because you finally accepted the name that was always yours. I need you to understand something urgent right now. The enemy is not going to let you walk into this identity without a fight. He has invested years in keeping you small. He has built structures around your mind, around your emotions, around your circumstances, all designed to keep you believing the old names. And as you move closer to your true identity, the attacks will intensify. You may feel confusion. You may feel doubt. You may feel like turning back. Do not. That is the sign that you are on the right path. The enemy only attacks what threatens him, and your awakening threatens everything he has built. So when the doubt comes, speak your true name. When the confusion comes, speak your true name. When the old voices try to pull you back, speak your true name. It is your weapon. It is your shield. It is your key, and no force in heaven or on earth can stand against it. Here is the practical step you need to take today. You need to ask God to reveal your true name to you, not the name your parents gave you, not the name your enemies called you, the name He has for you, and He will show you. It may come as a word, it may come as a phrase, it may come as a feeling or a vision, but when it comes, you will know it. Write it down, speak it aloud every morning and every night. Declare it over your life, declare it over your circumstances, declare it over your future, and watch what happens. Watch how doors begin to open. Watch how people begin to treat you differently. Watch how the peace that passes understanding begins to settle over your heart, because you are no longer walking in a borrowed identity. You are walking in the one that was designed for you before the world began. Before we close this message, if something spoken here today has landed in your spirit, please subscribe and ring the bell. Share this with a chosen one in your life who is waiting for their breakthrough. You may be the reason they received the word they needed today. God uses chosen ones to reach other chosen ones. You are part of that chain. Now hear this declaration. It is not a suggestion. It is a decree. Your destiny is rewritten. The scroll that held your old story has been torn in half. The names that were spoken over you by the enemy have been erased by the blood of the Lamb. You are no longer a victim. You are a victor. You are no longer a failure. You are a forerunner. You are no longer forgotten. You are favored. The God of heaven has called you by name, and that name carries power. That name carries provision. That name carries protection. From this moment forward, you will walk differently. You will speak differently. You will carry yourself with the authority of one who knows who they are and whose they are. The enemies who once laughed at you will tremble when they hear your name spoken. The doors that were locked will swing open. The blessings that were delayed will arrive in abundance. Because your identity has been restored, your destiny has been rewritten, and nothing in this world can stop what God has started in you. Go now, walk in your true name, and watch heaven move on your behalf.